not feeling the best tonight, so this may not be very long. Because I don't know how long I'll be able to hold out, honestly. It's fine. The basic of the basic that I want to get done is at least just like planning out my week. Anything else, planning for next month or whatever, is just gravy at this point. Hi, kitty. Yeah, I've felt more awesome. So, hi, Libby. You sound far away from the mic. I wonder if it will let me switch it. Will it flip? Nope, rotation lock is on. I guess I could always try doing. Okay, let me see. Is this better? Is that better? I just put the mic closer to my mouth. It is certainly a lot brighter though. I did end up switching out the light bulb in here, and it's like a bajillion times brighter than the other one is, so, or was, so that's nice. Maybe this way you guys can see what I'm writing a little bit better. Although it's still not zoomed in. Hopefully, if you're watching on your computer or something, it's big enough. So, and like I said, this may get cut short because I'm not feeling great. So if I feel like I need to end it abruptly or take a break and come back, that may happen. I'll try to hold it together though. Okay, so for this week, first things first, I need to finish up Foundry Side. By Robert Jackson Bennett, because I don't have much left of it. I'm on hour 15, I think. Hour 14. I need to get to 15, 16, because it's due tomorrow, I think, or early Tuesday morning. 17, 18, 19, and it's 20 hours long. So I should be able to finish that up pretty easy tomorrow. Oh, is it still too quiet for you? Yeah, I don't think it will get louder on my end. I can try turning up the volume. I don't think that will affect the mic at all, but the volume's on max as well now. Okay. Foundry Side. And then besides that, so basically I have a goal for the rest of the year, pretty much, to listen to 3 hours a day on Audible, and then whatever else from the library, because I always prioritize my library books and never my Audible books, and it means that I'm like falling behind on my own like personal goals with reading my Audible books within a year of purchasing them. So I have a ton that I bought last October that I want to get to by the middle of October this year, like 10 books. So I'm really going to try to focus on that and read 3 hours a day after I end up finishing Foundry Side tomorrow. So we can start with that at least. So the first one that I need to listen to is Our Tempestuous Day. I think this is what I was planning on doing. I sort of have it planned out like on a spreadsheet, but I can't remember what I had written down. Oh, it's kind of late. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let me do half a Keen first. So, did anyone read anything good this week who participated in Contemporary-a-thon? How did it go? So I think half a Keen is only 9 hours long, so that's fine. Hi, Keisha. And then our tempestuous day. A little bit more on the weekends of that, and then I think my goal for this week is on the weekdays to get to 6 hours a day. And then maybe on Saturday try to get to 7, and then on both of these days. I would like to get to 12, but I'll just write down 10 because that's what it has. So I don't really have another option. But then I have to listen to option B for my sister's book club. And I think it's due on the 1st, maybe? I think I have it written down. It's due on the 30th. The 30th is Sunday, so I just need to finish it by then. So I'll just try to finish it up that day, just so that it's done. And then that means I have 2 more hours for each of these days. Oh, awesome! You finally finished Way of Keens. Hi, Hannah. Kitty, are you gonna jump straight into Words of Radiance, or you good? You're gonna take a break and read some shorter books. Chris read A Way of Keens and Words of Radiance in 1 week when he read them with full-time work. The first time. I was like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. How did you do that? And he's like, I had no friends. That's all I did. Oh, impressive. Okay. It is insane. That's so many. Oh my word. I was like, how did you do that? Hi, Melody. Neverwhere and How the Marquis Got His Coat Back by Neil Gaiman. I've never even heard of that. Was it good? Oh yeah, more Yotsuba. I've been enjoying my reread of that so much. I need to get volume 11 from the library. That's the only one that I don't own. But then once I get that, I can just binge 12 and 13, and I'll have reread the whole series and read the newest volume. You can do it. I believe in you, Kitty. Okay. I think next I'm going to read Grounded. And then I'd Rather Be Reading is a little nonfiction book that I want to squeeze in because it's due on the 1st, and I would like to squeeze that in on the 31st. Grounded is due on the 1st as well. So Grounded 8, Grounded 9, Grounded 10, Grounded 11. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Grounded 12 and Grounded 13, because it's 13 hours long. And then I do have a book that is 9 hours long that is due on the 2nd that I'd like to get finished up on the 1st. So it's 9 hours, so that's only 3 over my goal, and I would like to get to 12 on each of these. So I should be good with that. And then from then, I don't have anything due till the 6th, which is Saturday, so I should get almost everything else that I have due before then done by the 6th. So that will be perfect timing. Actually, I think I'm gonna, for the sake of that, I think I am going to plan out next week as well, just to have it all written out so I can see it. So normally I don't plan 2 weeks ahead like this, but I'm gonna do it this week just to give myself an idea of what to aim for. Oh, that's so interesting, Keisha. I had no clue about that. I'm definitely going to have to look into that. I haven't read Neverwhere yet, but I need to read all of Neil Gaiman's work because I've enjoyed the ones that I have read so much. Hi, Lizzie. How did your sisters, oh my word, how did your daughter's, like, observation thing go? I know I haven't watched, I know you did a vlog of your Create Your Own Readathon, and I haven't gotten to it yet because I've been crazy with Contemporary-a-thon and trying to read as much as possible, so I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm gonna definitely watch it, though. But how did her observation go? Did she have a couple seizures? That sounds so morbid, like, so depressing, like, I hope your daughter had a seizure. But for the sake of observation, I hope she did. 4 seizures. Oh, that's so good. Hi, Elizabeth. I picked this up at Home Goods. I think they sell very similar ones at, like, Marshall's and potentially TJ Maxx as well. Because I know they're all very similar stores. I feel like they're owned by the same company. Don't quote me on that, though. So that is that's where I got this one. It was $3 there. I think they're mostly clearing them out because it's, like, past, like, school starting, but you might be able to still get one if you go over there soon. In case anyone doesn't know, Lizzie's daughter has seizures very, very frequently, and she had, like, a hospital stay where she had to, like, stay awake all night. Was it for 2 days? She had to stay awake for, like, 2 days watching her daughter, and they had to, like, monitor her because every time she has gone to the hospital in the past, like, she hasn't had a seizure there, so they were never able to, like, monitor how her seizures proceeded. She explained it in her videos and stuff. So basically, it's a good thing she had seizures because that way they're getting more information and we'll be able to help her better with them in the future. An EEG. It was 72 hours. Oh my goodness, that's so long. So basically, Lizzie read a lot. Is pretty much what happened. Oh, okay, good. Your name is Giselle with 2 S's. Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen it spelled like that before. Oh my gosh, I get referenced to Tom Brady's wife so much because I live in Massachusetts. And so everyone references me to Tom Brady's wife. Everyone. She may be having brain surgery. Oh. Jeez. Definitely keep us posted on that, and we'll be praying for you. Ugh. That's really scary. Indeed, Keisha. Hi, Elizabeth. You feel positive about it. Yeah, that's just a little important. Okay. So, does anyone want to buddy read Toil and Trouble with me in the last week of October, by the way? Which is that collection of short stories. I figured there's 15 of them, I think, so you could read 2 a day and then one day read 3. Does anyone want to buddy read that for me? Because I really want to read it for the Witchathon. I think it would be perfect. And I think it would be fun to do it as my buddy read. So let me know if any of you want to do that. I'm throwing it out here now, so in case you need to get a hold of the book. But I know it's available on audio through Hoopla if you have Hoopla. And that's where I'm going to be getting it through. You always think of the ballet. My sister, Autumn, because she's a brat. This is my next oldest sister, the one who I was connected to the hip with all growing up. She was very mean sometimes, and when I was younger, Giselle, the ballet, is a tragedy, and it's very depressing, and my sister used to tell me that my parents named me Giselle because they hoped I would die. Our siblings just the greatest ever. You just planned your October TBR and broke down all your page counts to read in October. Awesome, Melody. Isn't that so fun? You're already reading it, but you'll discuss with me. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Dang it. Hi, Bruna. Oh my gosh, what time is it where you live? Isn't it crazy late? I feel like, you're a few hours behind, ahead, right? I'm so bad at remembering. You did a reading chart while you were like mine while you were at the hospital. Like a reading chart more like this? Just curious. YouTube is taking forever to show you notifications. Oh, I'm sorry. I did tweet about it before I went live, maybe half an hour before it or so. It sounds like something your sibling would do. Your sister was mean. Yeah, she was very mean. She said stuff like that to me all the time. On notebook paper, just like I do. Yeah. I do like doing it in the notebook as well. This just with how I've been doing my reading, with reading more nonfiction and spreading it out over a week or two. I like this better, but it's only midnight. It's fine. You filled in squares for each chapter. That's awesome. I don't know if any of you guys saw, I did end up retweeting it on my Twitter, but Dyslexic Muggle, aka Elizabeth, ended up posting her reading thing, and she split them up by chapters or percentage or hours or whatever she felt like, and it looked really cool, and I liked it. Our Tempestuous Day, number 9. Our Tempestuous Day, 10. So that's my nonfiction book. And then I'm going to start Corsets and Codpieces, which I'm interested in because it's all about fashion, historical fashion, but it's narrated by Susan Durden, who's my least favorite narrator of all time, and I'm not excited about that. Oops. Helps if I pay attention to what I'm doing, huh? Okay. Oh, really helps if I pay attention to what I'm doing, huh? This is so sloppy. But since this definitely won't be relevant in a week for whatever reason, it won't be, so it's fine. I love that I like completely ignored my 3 a day rule on this day. That's nice. Okay. So once I finished Trafficking, Corsets and Copies, the next one is Compromised for Christmas. It's giving you motivation. Nice. And you can do it however works for you as well. Like, she did some for chapters and some page numbers and some percentage, and like, do whatever works for you. Audiobook hours just work best for me. Although I really should, when I'm planning on doing like physical books as well, I really should like, I was about to use the word ration, that's not quite right, but like ration myself less audiobooks every day so I can like spend more time on physical books. I'm using just audiobook markers because I don't read physical books very often. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gosh, what day is this going to be? So this is going to be the 7th, 8th. Crap. Okay. Dreamer's Pool is, I think it's 16 hours. So if I do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let me look up how long this book is really quickly. I think I can do it on here. Dreamer's Pool. Because I'm participating in a readathon the second week, and I need to make sure I have enough time to do it. Dreamer's Pool. Oh my gosh, I hate this phone. Okay, it's 18 hours. Frick! Okay, it's fine. 9, Dreamer's Pool 10, Dreamer's Pool 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Nope. Dreamer's Pool 12, Dreamer's Pool 13, Dreamer's Pool 14, Dreamer's Pool 15. I can fit it in. It's fine. Okay. Just use a notebook then. This is how I did it for a long time. I have stuff going back to November of me doing essentially this just in this way instead of this way. And I like it a lot. It just wasn't quite working for exactly what I wanted anymore. But it's still like perfectly useful. I just really like this for right now. I'm probably will switch back to this at some point as well. It's always evolving. Okay. Let's see. Not showing me chat. Show me chat. 30-minute chunks for physical reading. Yes, I am doing it. So that's the one that I'm talking about that I'm participating in the second week. It's like, not that I think that I need it. I think I'll be fine reading 12 books in next April. Like, psh, no big deal. but it's still fun. So I'm still going to do it. That's true. You could draw a horizontal planner in a normal notebook as well. Or a graph paper notebook for $2 at Walmart. And this graph paper like notebook is like $5 at Michael's, and then this one was like $3 at what's its face, Home Goods. So like you could buy something fairly cheap, or you can just split it up like with a ruler going down each for, and make a week out of it like that. It will be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Which is why I was like, crap, I need to like finish this up. So basically I'm cheating from the Owls readathon, the extra credit readathon, and I'm going to do mine from Tuesday to Monday instead of Monday to Sunday, because that weekend Chris and I are going to be out of town Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Well, actually we're leaving Thursday, so we'll be out of town Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and we're going to be doing a ton of driving Thursday night and a ton of driving Monday. So we're planning on getting through a book together, and I know we won't finish it by this day because it's really long. So I'm extending it one day, but I'm starting a day late just for that fact, so that I can fit in that book and count that like 25-hour audiobook as an actual book for that week. Oh, good luck with that. I'm sure everyone's wanting to read that, Keisha. Okay. So I finished out my Audible books. And then my other books. So let me see. I got Grounded through. Oh crap. I don't think I'll be able to. We'll just pretend that I fit in 4 hours of Promises and Primroses the week before. And we're just going to start on 5 because I'm thinking I will be able to do that. And I was going to read a book, but I just decided that I don't want to read it, that I had checked out from, so I'm not going to do that one, so I can skip to the next one. The Season. They finally came out with Courtney Milan's very last book that they hadn't done on audio yet, so I'm totally gonna read it. It's young adult. I think I won't like it, but I'm still gonna read it. Oh, Elizabeth, it has a love triangle. I don't think it has cheating though, to my knowledge, to my remembrance, but it definitely has a love triangle. So everyone's already read it. Get to that spinning Silva though, it's so good. Okay, spinning the Season is 9 hours long. Oh gosh. And then I can get to, I'm going to read The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Which I've never read before. My sister has it checked out from the library right now, so I definitely don't think I would have read it if it wasn't for her. But I'm going to get to it, and then I'm gonna read this really cute little kid series called Princess Pulverizer, and I think there's 4 of them, and I think I'm gonna read 2 on Saturday and then 2 on Sunday. Oh crap! No, this is fine. Sorry. I thought this week was the week after, and I'm like, there's no way I can get to that much audiobooks with going to a wedding. Not a freaking chance. That's okay. I'm not gonna be. This is all the week before. And then the last thing I need to get to is Diary of a Bookseller. Oops. Helps if I could spell. Perfect. Okay. I was thinking about doing the Falling into Readathon, and banned books, but I was just like, they're just not the books that I have checked out from the library right now. And like with Contemporary-thon as well, like I just knew that I needed to focus on the books that I need to focus on and like not think about challenges, so that I can really go ham, absolutely crazy and ham in October with all the readathons that I want to do. Yes, definitely listen to more audiobooks. Audiobooks are the best. I've never seen the movie. I just like know the general idea of it. Keisha, it never said what you were currently listening to. It got cut off. What are you currently listening to? It felt very choppy. Oh, good night, Lizzie. Sleep well. Yeah, definitely get to it before the end of the year. It's definitely a good winter read. I don't know why they released it in the middle of July, considering that it like takes place like all during winter. That's kind of the point. Was that free book, Keisha? Through Audible? I kind of went on to the next sheet as well. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have just stuck to 2, but I got excited. Okay, and then the last thing that I'm going to listen to that I have currently checked out from the library is I'm going to write down The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Whoa, that is really long. Which will be a reread for me, but I'm excited, and that is going to count for an Owls book. And not an Owls, you know what I mean. Extra credit. And I can definitely fit in that short book on Tuesday. I need to figure out, though. So, I have... The next book that I was supposed to get to is Dead Mountain. I could read Dead Mountain that week. What would it count for anything? Okay, so the challenges that I have to fill in for the extra credit. Does Dead Mountain have a light cover? I think it does. It's like black and white, so I think it would count. Sorry, I'm not seeing your comments if you're commenting right now. Give me a second till I get back to it. Because I need to check the cover for Dead Mountain, because if it works, then I'll use that. I'm gonna count it. It has snow on it. Snow is a light. This totally counts for a book with a light cover. I mean, half of it's really light. It's fine. Okay, so it was one of the ones on that list. I guess that's true. The Other Side of the World is winter. But I feel like that would make more sense if it was like someone from the Southern Hemisphere writing it. But it's like all like Russian and stuff though. It's like where it's set, so it's like I don't know. Just a thought. Yes, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is on my Victober TBR, which is why I'm squeezing it in. It's on my Victober TBR for... That's a lie. It's not on my Victober TBR. It is counting for Victober, but it's technically on my Boo to You Readathon TBR for a book that would fit into Madame Leota's library, because it feels like it would fit in at the Haunted Mansion, which is the point of that challenge. Oh, jeez. My phone's like flipping out. I wish it wouldn't, because it's not letting me read anything. Because it just turned full here. Yeah, I know that. I watch a lot of Australian not booktubers, YouTubers. But since it's like set in the northern hemisphere, it makes more sense that it would be released in winter, but they don't tend to do that. I know with like Landline by Rainbow Rowell, it's literally set at Christmas time, and they released it like the middle of July. I think publishers just like to annoy readers. There's a show about it that was based on the book. You hate spring weather? I love spring. I don't love spring here though. Chris thinks that I'm crazy that I love spring, but spring in California is the best. It's so beautiful and the weather is amazing and I love it, and there's not like any gross pollen there. It's just like perfect. And then spring here is like disgusting trash. I hate spring here. So Dead Mountain fits perfectly for that. I guess I won't write out the stuff for Monday though. And then I really won't get to much on Thursday, because I think we're leaving like pretty soon after work. So like Tuesday and Wednesday are like the days I'll get my reading. these will get my reading done. What October releases are you excited for? None. I don't care. I can't think of any off the top of my head, honestly. I was so excited. There were so many books in July that came out that I was like dead for. And like for the rest of the month, the rest of the year pretty much, I'm like, meh, about everything. I haven't been keeping up on new releases really at all. Oh, that's so interesting, Elizabeth. I bet watching something like that would definitely creep me out, though. I've never even heard of that, Keisha. Satan's balls in the afternoon. I did dye my hair, but you have to wait for the vlog to see it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak peek it. I just got excited. I did dye it, though. Shh. Okay. So for the rest of the extra credit readathon, I need to fit in The Princess and Curdie and Realms of Fire and Shadow, which are two really short books. I think I'm going to go for 7 every day, which is ambitious, but I'm going to have to. So, The Princess and Curdie. I don't remember how long this is. I think it's 7 hours. Let me double check. Exciting news, though. If any of you guys missed Rhodes vlog, we started filming again for Rhodes vlog today. So expect some Rhodes vlog content in about a week or so. Some catch-up vlogs. Oh my gosh. I really hate this sometimes. The Princess and Curdie by George MacDonald is 6 hours long. Apparently. It was creepy and sad as well. That doesn't sound like something I want. I'm in Massachusetts. Rick Riordan book pre-ordered. Boneless Mercies. Don't you still need to catch up on Rick Riordan? Like by like 4 books, Keisha? Oh, that's so awesome. I definitely want to reread The Wizard of Oz soon, because I read it when I was like 7, 8. My dad read it to me, but I don't remember it very well. So Princess and Curdie, and then I'm going to read Realms of Fire and Shadow? Which I'm not sure how long that is. Let me look it up. That one's 7 hours. I got this. Oh my gosh, Keisha, that sounds amazing. I would definitely watch that. Anything that gives me even the remotest little bit of Miss Fisher, of Franny Fisher, I will read / watch because I love it. No shame. Don't reread the Percy Jackson series. Don't do it, Keisha. Catch up first and then reread them. Calm down. Yeah, I wouldn't go with Scribd after my experience with them. I don't know. For me, Audible is worth it because I do listen to so many, and I can get, for me, I get 2 books a month for $23 or $22, $23. I think it's 23, so it's like $11.50 per book. And then on top of that, they end up doing a lot of like 3 for 2 or 2 for 1 sales a lot of the time, and then they do a lot of like $5.99 and $6.99 sales for customers, for subscribers already. So like it's worth it for me. I do spend a little bit extra, but then I end up getting a lot of new books every month. I probably get at least 3 a month. So 3 a month for that price is like worth it. But yeah, it really depends on like what you think is worth it. Does your library not have Overdrive or Hoopla, Elizabeth? I have not seen that movie in forever. I hated it as a kid. Oh, alright, Bruna. Thanks for stopping in. We'll miss you. You have seen Miss Fisher's? Well, you haven't. It was on Netflix. I hope it still is. Miss Fisher's is like my favorite TV show of all time. Like, I love it. Once I like finished watching it, I was in tears. I was sobbing, and then I was like, this is like the best thing I've ever watched. I loved it so much. LibriVox is great, and there's a ton that you can like listen to on YouTube as well that are on LibriVox. But you only need to get the library card once, and then you can just do everything digitally from then on. So just like suck it up for like 15 minutes, and then from then on you can have a ton of free audiobooks. They'll be great. I got 3 books in the last Audible sale, the 3 for 2 thing. I believe. Or maybe I didn't get anything at all. Now I can't even remember. Because I've been going kind of crazy on the Audible sales recently. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I think I can get an hour in the morning and maybe an hour before we leave. So I think that's all I can get to on Thursday. What else is on my TBR for this? Please watch it. It is so good. I love it. Same. Ours is just on our website. Elizabeth. It's just, so my Overdrive, they ended up connecting 3 other cards to from the area, and it just tells you in Overdrive, like, oh, you can go log into these with this library card if you want. Actually, they did it to 3 or 4 other libraries. They did it to 4 other libraries, but I already have one of those library cards because I live in that area. So I have 2 library cards, and on them I have access. So I have like 6 library cards for the price of 1 or whatever, and it doesn't cost anything. It is lovely though. Yeah, you can buy access to other libraries on Overdrive, but I feel like they're kind of expensive a lot of the time. The other good thing about Audible as well is that they have like a return no questions policy thingy. So I use that a lot for books that I know I won't reread, that I did not like. And so a lot of books I've gotten returned. So it's like I'm also like reusing credits over and over as well, which is really legit. Okay. Princess and Crudy, Realms of Fire and Ash, Dead Merlin. Oh, that's it. Realms of Fire and Shadow. And then I don't think I'll get to really anything on Saturday except for like getting ready in the morning because we're going to be a wedding all day, and then Sunday we're going to be spending a ton of time with the family, and then Monday we're going to be driving back down and listening to the book with Chris. So I think on Friday is the only day that I'll get anything done. Probably while Christopher is sleeping. So that looks perfect, and that will fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is what we're required. And then the week after that, I'm going to have to go ham on the Audible books. Like, absolutely ham. I'm going to have to get to a nonfiction, and I guess 2 more fiction books, but they're long. But that's only by the 27th that I need to get them done, actually. So I'll be fine, because this is the 13th, 14th, 15th, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 is 6, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So I have like 11 days to get through 14, 24, 44. I can do it. It's fine. And whatever audiobooks I'll have checked out from the library at that point as well. So there we go. I've just pretty much planned out my next 3 weeks of reading. And I feel like this is going to stay pretty accurate unless I DNF, and then depending on what gets checked out from the library as well. You've never used it before? It's nothing. It's just return it if for whatever reason. You can return it because the reason I always put is that I didn't like the book, because that's the only reason I return things. But if a book is skipping weirdly or formatted weird or whatever, or if dumbos get on Audible and think that they're getting a physical book, then you can return it for that. Like, they have different reasons, but I always just choose that option because it's the real option for me. Getting a drink. Okay, so pretty good. You guys, my mug is real cute. Look at it. Isn't it so cute? There's an owl on it. There's 5 owls on it, to be exact. You can return it even if you've read the whole book. Normally, I do DNF the books that I return, but sometimes I do finish a book and I'm like, wow, that was garbage, and then I'll return it. I also find that since I read a lot of romance, the romance Audible package is totally worth it for me. But I also find that a lot of the books on there are on Hoopla, so I just like have to balance it. But it is really worth it because there are so many that aren't on Hoopla that are just on Audible romance package that are legit. So yeah. Oh jeez. I really hope I get through a lot more reading than I'm planning for this next couple weeks, because otherwise there's no way my other books are going to get gotten to. Because that's halfway through the month, and at that point I still plan on getting to North and South, Carmilla, Dracula, The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, The Wind in the Willows, Little Women. And a lot of those are really big books, plus all my Audible books. Plus anything that I end up fitting in for like Witchathon, and I'm sure Spookathon's gonna happen again. I'm gonna have to fit books in for Spookathon. Thankfully I am gonna be able to fit a lot of books from my monthly TBRs for October and Boo to You into Witchathon, but it's gonna be a little harder. So like, I think Wind in the Willows I can fit into a book that's bound to make you warm and happy, potentially, or reading it while a candle's lit. Like, there's things that I can fit in. Little Women could definitely make me warm and happy. A spooky/horror book. I might do Carmilla for that one. A book with paranormal elements could be Dracula. Like, I can fit a lot of these in. I'm just gonna have to balance this really frickin' well. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to all my Audible books if I'm going to do Victober and Boo to You. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm doing Victober. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be great. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very much a fan of this mug. It's so cute. It's putting me in such fall vibes. Maybe, yeah, it would be worth it. But see, if you only have access to one, but I have my card, which gets me access, like I said, to like the 5 other libraries. And then since I live in Massachusetts, I can get a Boston card. So I have that card. And then I have a friend that lives in Kentucky, and I can get one from her. And then I have a sister in Florida, and then a sister in Utah, and then my parents in California. So I have 11 library cards. So I think my selection is big enough. I'm very much spoiled, but I collect them. Anyway. Witchathon, yes. Just like Elizabeth said, Dyslexic Muggle said, it's being hosted by Crescent Moon Reads, and it's just... So the challenges, one of them is to read the group book, which is Girl Who Drank the Moon, which I think I'm going to try to get to if I can. And then a book that features your ethnic heritage. Buddy read a book with paranormal elements, a spooky/horror/thriller book, a book that is bound to make you warm and happy, and then read while a candle is lit are the challenges. So they're very simple, and it's the week before Halloween. I think it's the 24th through the 31st. Do it, Keisha. It's totally worth it. It's cute, though. Definitely go check out her announcement. She announces them and makes them sound super fun. But anyway, I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up, because I need to go to the bathroom. And but that's what I plan on reading for the rest of the month, and then into the first couple weeks of the month. My October TBR is super ambitious, so I'm hoping to get more than this done, but this is just the goal for now. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching me plan this week. Let me know also really quickly if you like this angle better than the other angle. I think this angle is actually better, so I'll probably do this in the future, because I feel like you can see what I'm doing better. Anyway, let me know. Y'all have a great night. Thanks. I'm gonna need the luck because I have ambitious goals. And you like this angle. Okay, good. Awesome. And I will see you all in next week's, plus hopefully I can get a vlog up this week. We'll see if I can get it edited. But I do have 2 vlogs completely filmed, ready to get edited and uploaded. They just haven't edited them yet. You're going to continue to binge watch from dusk till dawn. Nice. You like this angle as well. And so does your Excel planning. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, sometimes I like to do physical, sometimes I like digital better. Today was a physical day. Anyway, y'all are the best. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see you all very soon. Good luck, Libby, with those 10 books. You can do it. Alright, goodbye, everyone.